It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past several days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And specifically in this situation, makes mapping out a logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that there's no doubt about it, nice bounce today. I can't imagine anybody sitting around and saying, no, that wasn't a nice bounce. Everybody would agree, nice bounce. But that does lead into the question, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, fake bounce, or in trader lingo, dead cat bounce? I have no idea. But like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that very straightforward. And I'm just going to use this green line here and move it right up here because this is the level that, in my mind, everything revolves around, and that's $5.80. Why is $5.80 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with true power, with genuine strength, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a price movement with true power is not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about $5.80. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's putting the price right back inside of this range where it already was. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here a little bit, bounces around, and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what truly strong moves do. They're going to show progress as time goes by, and I'm just defining quote-unquote progress as $5.80. Now, what about levels of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these potential battlegrounds at? Next key overall one that looks like it could potentially give the bull some problems if it can get up there is $6.50. The other one that's far off, but it can sneak up quicker than what people realize is going to be that pink line there, which is the 200 period somewhere average. By no means am I saying if the price breaks 650, it's going up to there. I'm just saying that's another overall level to keep an eye on. But one step at a time, this thing's got to continue to build higher bases. And then, like I said, next battleground up there at $6.50. So no doubt about it. Nice bounce today. Now just a question of can the bulls build upon this bounce into next week? We shall see. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the ETFs and stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate ETFs and stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.